Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next episode of Baseball Bingo. I hope you all have had a fantastic week and are having a great weekend. Oh, okay, I need to mute myself. Um, but yeah, what's going on? How are you guys doing? Any plans this weekend? Your team's doing all right? And I could have done a handwritten note. Well, I would have written in cursive, and I thought that maybe that would not have been as legible. Also, the lighting situation in here is questionable, so I didn't know if I could get a good picture. Use my power to will Pujols to the Rockies. I don't know if Rockies fans would enjoy that. That was an amazing letter. Yes, I thought about it for a long time. Um, I felt really bad. But yeah, things are going great for me, I guess. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so if there's any mothers in the chat, happy Mother's Day. But yeah, Michael Chavis got brought back up from AAA, and as much as he is not a very good player, I do like Michael Chavis, and he hit a home run, so that made me happy. Banish a Dodgers player tonight. I like the Dodgers though. Okay, was I contacted by Albert's lawyers? No, I wasn't contacted it, but I did wake up. Well, not wake up, but when I went on to Discord on Thursday, I had received DMs and pings saying that I had caused Pujols to be DFA'd, which I don't think I did, but if I had a hand in it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so welcome to Baseball Bingo. Tonight we are playing as the Mets. We started their franchise last week, and we played through the 1979 season, and well, they were not very good. We did finish better than the actual historical 1979 Mets, but we still weren't that great. So we're gonna have to see if we can do a little bit better. Ruined his future earnings potential. Where does where do everyone think he's gonna end up? I know some people were saying the Orioles, like maybe he'll end up on the Orioles, which would be a choice. I mean, that would be kind of exciting. The bird is available. Okay, so what did I do in the off season since we last played? Goal, don't suck completely. Yeah. Okay, what did I do since last time? Let's take a look. Okay, so I did one trade. I traded Ron McDonald for Bobby Castillo. This is a slight upgrade. Not really much. I couldn't really trade any of the guys I had for guys that were better, so it wasn't that fun. Awards. Lee Mazzilli got the first base Gold Glove award. So, hooray! Name downgrade. Yes, name downgrade. So we did get one award. We weren't horrible. Who got into the Hall of Fame? Willie Mays, and happy 90th birthday to him. Al Kaline and Nuke Snyder. So they got in the Hall of Fame. Now here's where things happened. Okay, so as for draft picks, I picked up Tony Fernandez, Mitchell Johnson, Terry Francona with his absolutely terrifying picture that we will revisit after this, Bill C. Johnson, and Ron Mathis. In free agency, I picked up Jim Rice, Rick Dempsey, and Elliot Maddox to hopefully help our catching and hitting situation. Our hitting was really what was killing us last year. And in Rule 5, I took Lee Smith and Bobby Clark because, anyone was an upgrade over the scrubs we had. So that's what I did. So if you guys want to see, I will show you. Let's take a look at Terry Francona because he is terrifying down in Turkey League. Clearly it's not pulling the proper face gen, but we can all just bask in the glory of this together. But yes, so we actually were given a decent amount in free agency money, which is what allowed us to get Jim Rice, which I saw him pop up and I was like, really? He doesn't want that much? Okay. He was by far the best free agent on the market, I will say. The Hamburglar. He's going through his goth period in the 20s. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at who's on our team. The draft class was like actually pretty weak. It wasn't that great. Let's take a look at who's on our team. So, we have for our pitchers, Craig Swan is our best pitcher. We have him signed through 1983. He's kind of selfish, so like I don't know if we'll keep him, but we'll see. Pat Zachary, who led in losses last year, so hopefully he'll do a little bit better, but he is a captain, so he's good to keep around. Kyle Sandoval and Yoda's love child. That's a good one, Victorian. Kevin Kogel, again, our pitching is kind of meh, but like there wasn't much I could do. John Pasella is still on the team. He led in BABIP last year, which was a thing. And then Jeff Reardon is also one of our starters, one of our better starters, I think. In the bullpen, we have Skip Lockwood as our closer, who is a pretty good closer. Neil Allen, who's also not bad. Dale Murray, who I decided to keep despite his performance last year, just because he was better than like basically all of our other options. I downloaded the Ultimate Face Gen pack. Yeah, I don't really care about the Face Gen, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people really like it. It's not something that's for me, and I kind of enjoy some of the funny stuff that happens. But that's a really good mod for people that want like really accurate face gens. Like it's really great, and the work that goes into that is mad respect to it. Speaking of mods, I don't know if anyone saw, but our buddy the Dr. 10 has updated the sound mod, so like for like home run calls and stuff, with some cool sci-fi ones, including the Star Trek and Star Wars themes and Indiana Jones, and I think that's cool. My perfect team name is the Deep Space Niners, and so like I'm totally shamelessly gonna plug him because like his work is fantastic. So you can go to the forums and download that there. But yeah, so Lee Smith, this is the guy we picked up in Rule 5. You can see that we took him from the Cubs, and I'm hoping that we can just like let him sit as a reliever, and then we can maybe send him down because he looks like he could be very, very good. So we will see. Bobby Castillo, this is the trade we did, which he's a flyball pitcher, which is unfortunate, but like to be honest with you, he was an upgrade over some of our other bullpen arms. That the Lee Smith, I mean, as opposed to the other Lee Smith. This Lee Smith. Okay, so we still have Jesse Orozco, who I also decided to keep because I feel like maybe he'll develop. Hopefully he won't give up too many home runs, I'm afraid, though. And then John Violet gets to stay just because we need somebody who can go back and forth. We have a couple of guys in the minors who are ready to come up in case we have pitcher injuries, but never fear. We do have that. Okay, so who is on our lineup? So at second base we have Joel Youngblood, who we had on the team last year, and he's a utility guy. I tried really hard to find like a proper second baseman, but none of the guys up in free agency were good, and I didn't want to trade like everybody for a single second baseman who's ever younger than 40. We have Tim Foley, who's a shortstop. He's gonna be a free agent at the end of the year, so I don't know. We might have to consider extending him. But he is a very he's pretty good. I think we may extend him. What do you want as a contract extension? Can we do like less than that? Like, I would prefer not to, but sure. He's like a pretty good defensive shortstop, and we have like nobody in the minors, so maybe we'll do 6 years for 100,000 because we're not playing for the rest of this, so we're just gonna cheap him and see if he accepts it. Because defensively he's a pretty good shortstop, and we don't care about that. That avoid case is good. Can he hit? Not really, but I'm valuing the defense there. So we also have, here's Jim Rice, our Hall of Famer, who we picked up in free agency. We will have him for the rest of the stream. Hopefully he can help us with hitting. At 78, he had a fantastic year with the Red Sox, so we're just going to hope he is great for us. We still have Lee Mazzilli, and he's our good first baseman here, so we're going to keep him. I don't know how he won Gold Glove, but he did. We still have Richie Hebner at third base, Bobby Clark. So this was our other Rule 5 pick that we took in here as a center fielder. We needed somebody who could actually play center field and didn't stink in center field. And this guy here, he's not fantastic, but his ratings were better in center field than like Brooks here. Like, Brooks can't hit, and I want somebody who can like at least kind of hit. And Clark looks like, even though he can't really hit, he sometimes has a chance. So, who are you gonna get cut tonight? I don't think I'm gonna get anyone cut tonight, Tico. We're playing in the past. Here's our catcher, Rick Dempsey. Ignore this thing that says Rule 5 draft pick. He glitched in free agency, and then like something weird happened, and I had to commissioner mode him back onto the team. This is why we play commissioner mode in historical. No, Mookie, yeah, we can look where Mookie is. But he's a catcher. He's a much better catcher than the rest of the other options. And then we have Elliot Maddox in right field. So there's that. Our backup catcher is Bruce Benedict, who I traded with Atlanta for. So these guys are not fantastic catchers, but you know, they're better than what we had. We have Jose Moreno as a utility. We have Steve Henderson as a pinch hitter outfielder utility. We have Hubie Brooks. I mentioned before, he's another utility who specializes more in outfield. And Gary Hancock, who also is a bit of a utility, who he's like lost the will to hit last year. You guys wanted to look for Mookie, but let's take a look at who our top. Oh yeah, we brought the fan interest up with just by adding a bunch of players, and my owner gave me more money, so I was able to max out scouting and development, so we should be better at that now. Okay, so our best prospects are Wally Backman, who is the number 31 prospect. We may see him fairly soon. He's in AA, so that could be good. We have Tony Fernandez, who we just drafted in real life. Played for a bunch of teams. But here he is, another shortstop prospect, and Mitchell Johnson, who is a pitcher that I drafted this time. So we will see. Mookie is in the minors. Yeah, I know where he is. He is... Let me find him. He might be in AA right now. If I recall, he wasn't that fantastic. Wait, I'm just going to search for him. And then we will begin. Yeah, he's on the Tides. He's not developing that well. We are not gonna see this guy, I don't think. Can't really hit. It looks like he can steal bases, but like we don't care about that. And this defense is not good enough for left field, and he can't play infield, so he's not good. tangentially related to like evaluating players, there was a conversation that happened on the Sunday night stream last week where it became clear that a lot of you guys don't understand what ratings are and how they function and what they mean. This week, this month in May, we actually have 5 Saturdays in the month. Do you guys want to take the last Saturday to go over what ratings mean? Like, what is contact? What, like, literally go through every single rating. What is stuff? What is movement? It would be semi-applicable to Perfect Team for all of you Perfect Team people that love that. I've done it before on my own channel, several times actually, but if it's something that you guys are interested in, we could work it in to maybe the final stream this week. We can either pick a team that we'll be doing for next month's bingo, or we could take a look at an existing franchise and do it. Think about it. Just process it for a couple weeks and we'll get back to it. But I'm seeing lots and lots of yeses in the chat, so I guess we can do that. Just because that is something that would take probably an entire stream to go over everything. Lindor doesn't hit, Steve Cohen will fire me for it. I don't know. It sounds like Lindor has his own rodent problems without my help. Okay, so let's take a look at the preseason predictions before we begin playing. So we are projected to be third with 84 wins. I think that's very funny. Very funny in the fact that I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, I think we are going to fall way further down with that. So apparently Jim Rice is supposed to hit really well, and then we actually do have a pitcher on here, Craig Swan. In real life, the 80 Mets were 67.95. I think we probably can do better than that. I don't know though. We will see. Okay, but we will keep that number in the back of our mind. So let's get to explaining what bingo actually is. Okay, so welcome to bingo. Today we have Albert Pujols as our token. This is my attempt to appease him. I already know what our token is going to be next week, so stay tuned for that. We will be playing baseball bingo tonight, which means that as we simulate our season, as certain things happen, we will mark them on our bingo card. Some of them are pretty easy. We'll probably get shut out. We'll probably go into extra innings. Some of them are a little bit harder. We may or may not have a hitting streak. We may or may not get 3 or more All-Stars. And then some of them are downright impossible. Like, are we really going to win the World Series with this team? No. But as things happen, we can mark them on our card. And if we get 5 in a row in any direction, we will get a prize. I actually don't think this bingo card is too awful. Like, I don't think it's as hard as it was last week where we couldn't even get bingo. What is the name of the bingo cat? I have no idea. It's not my cat. Speaking of cats, we may actually get cats on stream next Saturday. I will be at my mother's. It is not Gnocchi. It is not Rich's cat. But yeah, I think this is possibly doable. I think the B column is feasible. N might be feasible. Use while he's DFA'd. No. But some of these I think are gonna be okay to do. I think this is a doable card. But we do need to pick who our star player is going to be. So we're gonna let you guys vote. I think if you want a pitcher, Craig Swan is your guy. I think he is more likely going to be that. I think if you want a hitter, Jim Rice is probably the guy you want to go with. So what do we want? Okay, we want Rice and Swan. We're going with 4-letter word last names tonight, I guess. So we have 2 for rice, 3 for, okay, lots of rice. I actually made rice for, like, actual rice, not gym rice. That would be very disturbing. I made actual rice for dinner. But, yeah, we got a lot of rice. On this day, Jim Rice does not remember what he did. Okay, it looks like we're getting, what kind of rice? Jasmine. So that is fun. Okay, so let's start our game. Your last name has 4 letters, means you're eligible to, but it has to be a word, Dogberry. It has to be a word. Okay, so we're gonna start simming, and hopefully we will get bingo. We're not actually playing on our first day of bingo. Oh, we have the not. I have to add these guys to the roster. Haha, I always forget to do that. To find them. I think it might just be Dempsey, but I'm not sure. Come on. Yeah, I think it's just Dempsey. Dogberry is a word. It is, in fact, a word. Okay, so let's go here. That should have fixed that. We do have a couple guys on the injured list, but I think they just spawned there, and we're probably gonna dump them as soon as. Actually, Falcone's gonna come back on as a pitcher, and we'll demote a pitcher. But like, we're not gonna let anyone. What do you think? The best prospect is Dave Rigetti. For those of you playing along at home. Okay, so we're just gonna sim the one day. Jasmine is always yummy. Yes, jasmine rice is very, very good. What did everyone else eat for dinner? I need to go back in time and sign Seaver to an extension. Mets Redemption Tour. Okay, so, well, that's a win. That's a win. Can we sweep? We can't sweep Chicago. Okay, so Tim Foley, we extended him. Sweet. We love to see it. We'll trade him if we need to. We split with Chicago, and that's a day-to-day injury. Does not count. But it looks like George Scott, 2,000 hits. Flatbread pizza. I had, like, the French bread pizza, like, microwavable stuff the other night. You had Swan for dinner. That's interesting. Complaining the brisket you made won't be ready tonight. Oh, no. Oh, we had an RBI streak by Jim Rice. I think that definitely continued from last season. I would appreciate it if we could, like, either completely win or lose a series and not this strange in-between. Oh, but we got shut out. Thank you, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is helping us here. So let's mark that. Actually, I don't know if we want to thank Philadelphia. They're part of the Red Hat conspiracy. Imagine if Pujols ends up on the Phillies. Like, that would be a thing, definitely. Okay. Why can't I not find it? Did I remove this from the card? Oh no, I didn't. There it is. The problem is, I change the card every week, so Pujols is done. I can see it. I hope he's not done. I hope he, like, gets. I know he said he doesn't want to be a bench player, but I hope somebody just allows him to be a bench player and then, like, signs a contract that lets him play, like, a game in St. Louis to retire. Better than New York Landing. Keck W? I have no idea what Keck W is. Yeah, Rip Pujols. Like, alright. Ooh, interesting. DJ TX. Okay, so we did get shut out. We'll have to hope that. Oh, we got into extra innings. That also can go on the card. Philadelphia has figured out what we were trying to accomplish. Didn't we get the hitting streak? No, it was an RBI streak from Jim Rice. We haven't had enough games to be notified of a hitting streak. I also shut out a team. No, I did not. The shutout up. Hang on, the shutout up here, St. Louis, is from spring training. It's not from. No craving for Bray Swan. Philadelphia shut us out though, which was helpful. Okay, come on. Oh, now we shut out a team. Now we shut out Houston. Alright. Gotta shut out those Astros. So, well, if we sweep a series, get an angry email from a player, and have 3 or more All-Stars, we'll have a team. Or if we lose by 10 runs, get a hitting streak, and Mike Lowell somehow appears. Stop looking at you, Son. Our player do something. I don't know if that counts, because that... I mean, I guess it does count. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Should the RBI streak count? That technically started last season when he was on the Red Sox, because it says it was 8 games and he got it like 5 games into the season. Houston's Johnny Ray. So you guys vote. Tough card. I actually think this card is probably pretty easy for us. So you guys do that. Let's see what's going on here. Yes, it should. We have 1 for yes, it should. We have players of the week. We're looking also to see if we can get a player of the week out of here. Someone was like, we should bully the Dodgers here. Had Halicki bullied them. Mattingly got a cycle. Pasella suffers setback over the seasons. Yeah, I don't know if we wanna count that, so I will leave that up to you. Francais. Wasn't he like just added in perfect team or something? I don't know. I don't know. You're fine with waiting and assuming Rice does something else. I mean, I think Rice probably will do something else. I find it hard. Like, it's a Hall of Famer. It is a Hall of Famer. So, I do have hope. He has a retired number, even though he doesn't remember any of the home runs he did. I've told that story before. But we love Jim Rice. Alright, so we're not going to bother looking at our stats at the end of April. We're going to go through the month of May. I don't think this team is very good, to be honest with you. I think the game is greatly overestimating our ability to win. Oh, yeah, the Brewers have the wrong hats. I could change the hats on the Brewers if you guys want. Tommy John is... Oh, there's a red hat. So we have... the red hat, Ron says the batter, and can we get anything here? Probably not. Gary Lucas. Darn it. Oh, Castillo. Castillo is, you know, doing his thing. His potential did drop. That's unfortunate. If he underperforms, we'll just demote him and bring somebody back up. Alright. So, what are our thoughts on rat or raccoon? This is very important. Gary Hancock has food poisoning for a day. You are not a pitcher, but we'll bench you for 2 days. Alright, Tommy John is out. Maybe Tommy John needs Tommy John. Alright, we did win. If we win this next one against Philadelphia, we can mark that. Oh, we swept them. Okay, sweet. Definitely a rat. Yeah, I mean, I liked McNeil's theory of possum, but I don't know. Oh, the card is very excited tonight. Extremely excited that it's jumping off the scene. Team Possum was the rare raccoon. Yeah, maybe it was a raccoon dog. How Tommy John feels about having a surgery name for him. I would imagine that's like at one point like kind of cool, but also kind of like terrifying. Like that that's what his legacy is. We all know his surgery. Francais is the Penguin on the Twins. How they got him from the Dodgers, we can find out. I believe he was up in free agency. City Field is stones. They're from the Queens, so it could have been anything. Apparently, they're like really laying into it tonight. Like they had like trivia questions. Okay. He's not on the Twins. Apparently, he's high grade. Okay, there's no difference between a rat and a raccoon. Oof, okay, extra innings. We need some of those. We do need to get swept. That does need to happen. So maybe Montreal can do that for us. Or not. They did shut us out. Maybe Cincinnati 2-game series? Yeah! Okay, awesome. Thank you, Red Hat teams. This one time. Okay, we got swept. Sweet. We love to see it. Alright. Was in the news, must have been someone else pictured. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm only looking at the news to see if, one, we get a funny storyline, or two, if we get, like, if Jim Rice is doing something. Okay, we got Henderson. Ricky here. Someone was talking about Ricky Henderson. He's the best player of the week. And then Dave Parker. Remember when we played the Pirates and had Dave Parker on our team? Because I do. Why couldn't he have been good when we had him? Alright, hit 2,500 for Rusty Staub. Apparently, Len Barker would say humble life. Alright, the Reds no-hit Philadelphia. Alright, we got Paul Molitor and Andre Dawson are the players of the week. Henderson was a fun base runner to watch. No comeback for Dave Beard this season. Where's Keeson? Remember when we had him? We're having a lot of like overlap from our Pirates save here, which was also all right. Now the losing isn't cute. No, Jim Rice is out for 5 weeks. Okay, we're gonna leave him there. Fortunately, we have outfielders that can take over for him, but that is unfortunate. And now Atlanta is bullying us. Can we, like, not lose? Revenge series? No, I guess no revenge series. I guess Atlanta just is really much better than us. So we stink. Quality outings. 9-game streak by Pat Zachary. We are at the bottom of our division. Our star player did something bad. Does that count? Are we counting that? Okay, let's take a look at the standings. So we are at the bottom of our division, 9.5 games back. The Cardinals are winning. The Brewers are leading the AL East. Rangers are leading the AL West, and the Cincinnati Reds are leading the NL West. Rice does not take 5 weeks to cook. I call shenanigans. Yeah, I can make it in about like 15 minutes in like, you know, a pressure cooker. Doesn't take that much. So, yeah. Okay. So, go Rangers. They're gonna blow it. Yeah. I mean, let's take a look at our team stats. Is it our hitting again? It's our hitting again. And there's not much I can do about that. If it were the pitching, we could maybe do something. But we don't have any hitters really ready to come up, which is the problem here. And none of the trade pieces we have work. Like, I don't know, we could like maybe see if we could trade Jose Marino for like someone who can hit, but like Jasmine or Basmani, only one way to go. I buy Jasmine Rice. 1985 Yankees stand out to you? Interesting. Yeah, so like I tried like a whole combination of trades and I wasn't really able to get something that I felt worked. Dandreeson. I mean, you can hit, but you're not in a position we need. Ellis Valentine. This guy's not bad. We have outfielders that can hit though. That's not the issue. Last week they just decided not to hit, which was an issue for us. Carly Yastrzemski gets hit number 3000. Age 40, still playing. Oh, Swan Breezes for shutout victory. So for those of you who wanted Swan, he did something. Anders Eckersley is also doing things. Molitor gets the cycle. Alright, we got Butch Weiniger and Gary Templeton. What spices do I add to rice? I usually just steam it and then put soy sauce and like sriracha on it after it's done cooking. Occasionally I'll make Mexican style rice, and the spices I will use for that are cumin, oregano, chili powder, sometimes cayenne, pepper, salt. I didn't realize that this was baseball rice making. Okay. Baseball rice making. I would put saffron on my food if it wasn't so darn expensive. Curry. I really want to make curry. Has anyone made curry before? What are your experiences with making curry? Truff, it's white truffle hot sauce would go great on that rice. I will look into that. But wait, he's hurt? No. Well, actually, yes, we got a pitcher injury. We do like that. We dislike that it's 2 to 3 months. We're gonna have to bring up another one of our pitchers. We do like the pitcher injury. So I guess Mike Scott. So we can either bring up Mike Scott, who is doing very well on the Tides, or we could bring up Roy Lee Jackson, who is fully developed. I think in this instance, we probably want to bring up Jackson. Jackson, just so we don't interfere with the development of Scott here. Using American Mexican food is always amusing to you. I mean, I am not Mexican in any way. I just follow the recipe. Indian or Thai curry? Preferably Thai, but Indian is good too. And get the fundamentals done, you're good to go. Japanese curry is really good. There's actually a Japanese curry place in like a supermarket nearby. And by nearby, I mean like an hour away by so it's like kind of far. I don't know if they're open, but I do like Japanese curry as well. Do you guys have a favorite kind of curry? Pitcher injury. Pitcher gets injured. Oh. You make curry at least once a week. Steve Curry. Thai is pretty easy, mainly coconut milk and select flavors. Yeah, I did chicken tikka masala at one point, and I need to do that again. I love Penang curry. Ooh. Does mole sauce count as a kind of curry? I don't think it does. You're here and you missed the apology. Here, I'll put it up for like a second. This was the apology. I can post the actual text of it later if you want. Being upstaged by... is that what Tommy John said? Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so we're going to continue here. Alright, I can upload that later. I'll put it in the streams and videos chat in the main server. Okay, so Andre Dawson is the award winner in May. Candelaria got it, and none of our players. But the All-Star voting is starting. Are we winning the bingo? Our card is actually not too terrible tonight. Some of this stuff is going to start procking, I think, now. If we get the 3 or more all-stars, I think that's the key. Also, losing by more than 10 runs, we need to get that. Am I scared of gnomes? I am not scared of gnomes. In fact, my mother bought a garden gnome at one point. I named him Engelbert, but he seemed very lonely, so I wanted to get him like a female gnome friend that I would have named Lorelei. Don't ask me, apparently I make no sense, but we are winning always. Okay, so why don't we rename someone? Good idea. Any suggestions? Are we adding a nickname to someone? If so, who are we doing it to? This power is in your hands. Falcone can come off. Okay, so we're gonna put Falcone on. And then when Rice comes back in 2 weeks, we'll kick a pitcher off. Okay, you're scared of Noam Chomsky. Why does he scare you? Okay, looks like lots of people are cycling. Falcone reminds you of the replacements character. Bill Verdon bans poker from the clubhouse. Bill Verdon says he has banned poker games from taking place in the Houston Astros clubhouse as he feels it's too big a distraction for his team. We have guys talking about straights and flushes when they should be preparing for baseball, he said. They can play cards on their own time, but when they're in the clubhouse, they are working for us. The news wasn't overly popular with some of the team's more outspoken players. We need some downtime, and it's a great way to bond as a team, said Gary Woods. I think this is a mistake. Gary Alexander added that he does agree that the preparation for games is important, but he didn't see a big deal with occasional card game. Banning something the guys enjoy isn't going to go over too well, he said. Verdon said any players caught playing poker would be issued fines. Is it possible to trade for Bake McBride? Let me see. Let's look for Bake McBride. Bake. Okay, what would they want for him? Let's try. They don't want him at all. Oh, they don't want him. Why don't they want him? I think they want to dump his... They're willing to take a half-star prospect for this guy. What? What? Why don't they want him? He's not playing well for him. I doubt he's fielding well. What does his fielding look like? Okay. Why wouldn't you want him? Why wouldn't you want him, Brent? They think he's about to fall off. He has good traits. Okay, if we could possibly do this. Let's take a look. We currently in right field have who did they put there? I just want to see. You never liked him. I mean, that's not really a reason. We currently have Maddox. We can play multiple positions. We currently have Maddox in there. I would do Maddox. I would get rid of Maddox. Would they take this? They really don't want him. Can we get a prospect or another player out of this? Do we still have Bobby Bonilla on the team? I don't think we have him. I think we got rid of him. Actually, can we get a prospect out of this to mark that spot on our bingo card? George A. Bell. Also, Don Carmen. They probably won't give up him. I would take Clark. Oh, he was just drafted. Okay. Julio Franco at 21 years old. Julio Franco was young once. Maybe they'll give Julio Franco to us. This would be a 3-star prospect or higher. They stop wasting my time. What would they want? Yeah, they won't do Franco. But if we can get a prospect from them. Mets are still paying Bobby Bonilla. Let's see. Maybe one of these Rule 5 guys. Oops, not Salazar. They'd be more willing to That's a bat. Would you give us Vukovic? Offers a non-starter. So they really don't want... We're not giving up our best prospect to get this bingo thing. But... we would have to do a separate trade for the prospect. Probably. But they would do this. This is very interesting that they don't want him. They definitely have the budget room. What is his contract? His contract's not terrible. Interesting. So they don't want him. He has good traits. I don't think he would hit well for us, but I do like this defense. We could get rid of Elliot Maddox here, who we did sign to free agency, but is not as good. But we do need to see, do we have people who could take over? I think we could do this. Maddox isn't covering any other important position. Hello, Dishnat. You would shop the right fielder separately. We could do that. We could shop him separately and see what they would give us. I don't think we're gonna get much for him though. Yeah, not really anything. So I would be okay with doing this. If you want Bake McBride, we might be able to do this. Alright, so we're gonna vote on it in the chat. Type 1 for let's do this trade. Type 2 for this sucks. Don't do it. Make them retain. I don't think they'll retain. They'll retain like 35%. They'll retain 35%. Oh, everyone wants us to do this. All right. This Brent says he doesn't want us to do this, but he said he just didn't like it. Lukhtar says no. Most of you want us to do this. Okay, we'll do this trade, I guess. They want this half-star prospect. Why? I don't know why, but all right, go for it. Ray life. Okay. Go through this. Bump Wills has a hitting streak, but he's not on our team. Okay. He's gonna be... He is gonna be on our DFA thing. He's day-to-day, but that's alright. Okay, so we did that trade. Steve Henderson has kidney stones. Okay, we are going to bench him for 5 days. Okay, who was your favorite player in 1980? Did anyone have a favorite player in 1980? Assuming you were alive in 1980? I, of course, have been alive since 476 AD, witnessing the fall of the Roman Empire. Oh, Pedro Guerrero has bad stuff. Maybe Jim Rice will come back soon. Or we could also lose by, like, more than 10 runs. Bake McBride is still day-to-day. Henderson still has his kidney stones. Okay. Alright, come on. Can we get some action here? And by action, I mean if we're gonna lose, it needs to help our Jim Rice can come back. Hooray! Okay, we're gonna dump a really bad pitcher. So who is pitching the worst on our team? Let's just sort by field independent pitching. Ooh, Bobby Castillo. I wonder if we want to trade him. Let me shop him. Maybe we can get a prospect for him. If not, I'll just send him down to the minors. But yeah. Larry Anderson, who's a closer, very angry, wants to play the majors. But I don't see just at the start here prospect or higher. So I think we're just going to send Castillo. I don't know if Castillo will do much. He gives up walks and home runs. So do we want to demote him or just take on a prospect? Because we could take Anderson, but Anderson would stick in the minors and just be all unhappy. Let's take a look if we could do somebody else from the Yankees. Hey, do you want to give us your Rule 5 prospect? No. That was wishful thinking. Pine Tar game? Let's regard. Why on earth did they send down Larry Anderson? I don't know. And lots of Dave Parkers. Albert Pujols did not play in the 80s. Brett hit around 390. Yeah, I don't think they would give us any of these guys. So I think we'll just send Castillo down. Well, he needs to clear waivers. Well, that's dumb. So, guess what we're gonna do? We're just gonna trade for Larry Anderson. Maybe they'll retain. They really don't want Anderson. They don't want Anderson at all. So we're just gonna take him. And put you on the title. Okay, you have to be on the 40 man. That's acceptable. We'll put you on the 40 man. Had Anderson traded for Strawberry? We can't trade for Strawberry unless you're saying that he's your favorite. Strawberry was just drafted, so we're not going to be able to get him. Okay, let's take a look at the home run challenge for the Olympic Stadium. It looks like Crawley did it. I don't really understand why the home run challenge happened way before the home run derby, but let's go with it. Okay. Nothing here. Trade for Wade Boggs. Houston players find life after poker. Okay, we have the update. There's more to a good clubhouse than an available poker game, members of the Houston Astros have found out. Only a short time after manager Bill Verdon banned poker games from the clubhouse in an effort to improve his team's focus, some members of the team are saying the move had a positive impact on the clubhouse. We probably did spend too much time playing cards, said Gary Alexander. Guys are actually just talking to each other more, and I guess we're talking about the game and our opponents. About the game and our opponents more too. Gary Woods, they have a whole closet of Garys on the Astros, was a vocal opponent of the skipper's decision to ban poker games, and while he said he's still not overly pleased about it, it's not the worst thing in the world. I always lost money in those games anyway, he said. Okay, Rod Carew and Leon Durham are doing well. And yeah, hopefully now that our buddy Jim Rice is back, we'll do a little bit more hitting. Preferably he will hit things because we need him to do that for our big Skip Lockwood. Really? Okay, well you're only out for like a week, but we'll stick you on there anyway. Alright. Let's go. Apparently there's nobody on the Kingsport Mets. Now we have a lot of fake people on the Kingsport Mets. All right. Jared Richard and Nolan Ryan. Trade for your dad? No! Oh, I hope I don't. Oh, here goes all of our pitchers. 4 or 5 weeks. We're not, if we lose another pitcher, I will call somebody up. But we are not doing well. You approve. I'm glad you approve. I'm hoping you say you approve of Jim Rice or something, and not that you approve of something else. Okay. I am getting lots of fun drops. Leon Durham doesn't have a nickname. Nickname him Bull Durham. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's see if he does. No, he doesn't have it. Okay, we can add that and then add that to our bingo card. New objection. All right, so we can add that to our bingo card. Like I said, we still have not lost by more than 10 runs. Like, we need that. All right, it is July 1st. Let's see what's happened here. Players of the week, not anybody on our team. Pat Zachary's improving, which is good. We like to see it. Dale Murphy. I got excited because we have Dale Murray, and I was hoping it would be him, but he's a pitcher. Mike Parrott and Steve Carlton. No awards for us. We are not allowed, I guess. We're also not doing so great in the standings. We are still in last place. The Phillies have taken over. We have the Phillies, the Reds, the Twins, and the Brewers. Not great. It's still our hitting. Still our hitting is the problem. Which is, but Jim Rice's potential has gone up. Okay. Be good. Get hits. Do something. Bobby Clark is we'll get Skip Lockwood in a week. Okay. Your first words were "Go Murph." Shut up there. Personal messages. Our pitching wasn't bad. Okay, so we might get some stuff here. Let's look at the All-Star rosters. Can we get 3 or more All-Star players? Pat Zachary, not a pitcher. Jim Rice. No, we didn't do it. We only got 2. No. This is going to make bingo harder. But Jim Rice did something. This does count as Jim Rice doing something. So our star player did do something. We were going to pick up Fred Lynn. No, probably not. I'll look at it, but I doubt we'll do it. Our star player did do something, but... Okay, if our owner yells at us, we might be able to get this. Tom Seaver was in fact a Met. 3 boomers for Thornton. Thornton has obtained 3 people born between the years of 1945 and 1963. Okay. So let's see. Team record. I'm very happy with your 39-42 record so far. Keep up the good work. Glad you're happy about it. When I said I wanted to see you work on team runs scored, I expected more results by now. Time is running out. It's not my fault my hitters aren't hitting. Thanks for your quick work in acquiring Jim Rice. Now that I think about it, when I asked you for a top player, I think I had his face in mind the whole time. Increase attendance. All I can say is, wow, you're well on track to completing this goal. Well, thank you. You were super annoyed last time, and it wasn't even my fault. Try to make sure the fans keep having a reason to come to the park, and you'll keep getting praise from me. Maybe we need to institute rat versus raccoon night at our ballpark. He's been good with our progress. So he's not angry at us. Darn it. Okay. Tidewater guys. I'm probably gonna just let like all of these coaches go and get new guys because I didn't hire any of these guys. These were the guys that just like came with the team. So I'm probably just gonna let them go. Actually, Jackson's been doing fine. The people in Little Falls are doing all right. So the Little Falls guys can get extensions. Pick up Dennis Eckersley. We won't have any money if we pick up all of these guys. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep all of the Little Falls guys. He's just disappointed. Yeah, he's not doing well. You know, when we're not playing the Pirates, they're all getting stuff. Okay, top 100 prospects. Do we have anybody? Not that this counts, but yeah. Okay. So Fred Lynn. Let's see what Fred Lynn looks like. We cannot afford that contract. Dennis Eckersley. What else is money except to help us win? We might be able to afford this contract. Let me see. They would want ridiculous stuff for him, though. Yeah, no, we're not even going to try this. I know a lot of you guys were alive at this time. We cannot get all of your favorite players. Ronce wins the home run challenge. They would send us bad catcher and bad catcher getting good left fielder. This is a funny joke. We're ignoring you, Yankees. This is a stupid trade proposal. This is kind of a stupid trade proposal. Like, these guys are useless. This definitely goes on the card because this is a really bad trade proposal. Really stupid. They would give us 2 worthless things for 1 good thing. So that's a stupid trade proposal. We can mark that. Who doesn't want 2 bad catchers for an actually good left fielder? Clearly the Yankees think they can dupe us. We will not be fooled. Okay, so I'm trying to see how we can get this card to work. I was hoping when I saw this card that we would actually be getting like pitcher and hitter of the month, but that's not working. The Mets just don't want to hit things. Maybe I need to fire our hitting coach. I'm gonna take a look at our hitting coach and see if we can find somebody better. But we really need to get some of these awards, I think, in order to win. Alright, we're gonna take a look at our hitting coach because that's a problem. Let's take a look. We already fired our manager, and I don't think it's the manager at this point. Let's take a look at our hitting coach. Hitting coach shouldn't be the problem. Bench coach. Yeah, that might do it. I think we need to fire our bench coach. So let's see if we find a better bench coach. Aaron Barnes on the Cardinals. Maybe we can steal the Cardinals bench coach. No interest. How dare you? Fire the entire coaching staff? No, I mean, we would have to find someone who's not on a team. All coaches. Yeah, nobody's not on a team. I'll have to wait till the end of the season to do this. Can we just, like, take you? You're not looking for a new job. How dare you? These Mets need Donnie Stevenson, do? Yeah, no, it's, I think, probably our hitting coach. I'll have to see. Include free agent personnel. There we go. Bench coach. Who wants to be a bench coach? Kevin Dutra. We need someone who's, like, decent with hitting. Brian King. I'm looking at these stats here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. We ideally want someone who's, like, okay with development. Josh Baker. Okay, how about Josh Baker? Josh Baker might actually be alright, although he does have a controlling personality. But you know something? We're gonna offer you a contract as a bench coach and just, like, hope that this works. Okay, we need to start speeding things along here. All-Star Game! We did not win. That is unfortunate. Skip Lockwood can come back. We love to see it. Alright. Yeah, Quisenberry. I almost picked up Quisenberry. Alright, so we picked up Josh Baker. I'm hoping this helps with our situation. I think our bench coach really preferring pitchers is what's causing a problem here. Let's take a look at our staff roles. We're ecstatic here, like, even with our controlling dude here. So this should be fine. But yeah. We do need, our problem is definitely the hitting. That's probably not going to show up for a bit. Ooh. Okay, Roy Lee Jackson can come back. Alright, we got pitchers back. Swan will come back soon too, and that'll help. Okay, so none of these guys. Oh, Bake McBride! We got the player of the week. Bake McBride. That was a good trade. It helped us with bingo. So, in other news, I know a lot of you do not really like the Mets, but who is your favorite Met of all time? My favorite Met of all time is... Yeah, for Bake. Yeah, go Bake. My favorite Met... Did our owner yell at us? No, he's actually kind of happy with us. See if we can't. Ooh, Drew blanking against Coble. We hate to see it. Pink Viola, Doc Gooden, Cleon Jones. I don't know if I have a favorite Met. Vukovic winner. Rivers offered in a trade? I don't know. Alright, Jackson and Franco. Like Doc Ellis changed teams. Interesting. Here, gotta say Daryl will always be your favorite. Yeah. Okay, we're getting close to the deadline. I wonder if we'll go to the 29th and maybe we can try to pick up another prospect. We're not competing. We're in 6th place. Like, I don't know what the AI thought when they said we were going to be really good. Oh, it's too bad we could not have won by, like, more than that. Okay, so let's take a look here and see if we have anything else. I want to see if we can pick up a prospect. I don't think it'll happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the minor league system rankings. We're going to be all the way down here. Oh, the Rangers have nobody. That's not good. I wonder if we could pick up somebody who's maybe not that good, but like a low tier. Actually, do you just want to give us Kirk Gibson? No. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get anyone, I don't think, unless we give up something of, like, supreme value in return. Who has prospects? Who's in win now? The Angels. There was Bill Matlock. Yep, in the news. Mike Witt. You want to give us a picture? No. Who else is in win now? The Expos. Maybe the Expos have somebody. No. The Pirates. The Pirates. Jose De Leon. Maybe we can get him. Yeah, everyone wants to keep their good prospects. This is not going to work, and we can't spend. Sandberg. We're not going to be able to spend the entire night doing this. No, he's retired. He apparently retired at the end of last season at age 20. Sorry about that. His name is Mike Witt. We could unretire him. Hang on, we can unretire him. We're gonna unretire him. Let's go to the transactions page. So, what do you want? Playing God. Future Hall of yeah, he's a future Hall of Famer. I'm not gonna let him do that. Oh, we swept the Braves. Sandberg was free. Besides, I unretired. Oh, he signed with us. He signed with us. Okay. Okay, trade deadline. We can pick up a prospect at another point. Does he? I don't know if he counts as trading for a 3-star prospect or higher, considering that we unretired him, but he has a history of unretiring. Okay, so it is August 1st. We are not in the running whatsoever. We are in 5th. Down here with the Pirates and the Cubs. We have the Phillies, the Reds, the Twins, and the Brewers. We traded money. Okay, type 1 if you want that to count for the bingo card. Type 2 if you think it is utterly cheaty and should not count. We're not doing well here. We need to lose by larger margins. Okay. You all want it to count. Alright, I guess it's counting then. Give me a second. Alright. Meaning that we're probably going to have to wait till the end of the year to find out if we get bingo, to see if we get yelled at for not working on a goal. Unless we lose by more than 10 runs and get a hitting streak. This card should not have been this difficult. Like, this is a fairly easy card. My kidnapping plans chat. Kidnapping Wriggle. Strawberry was taken like number 3 in the draft, but we did too well last time. Hey, player of the week. We need player of the month though. But we actually did too well and did not have the worst record, so that didn't happen, and we fell in the draft. So trade Rice away. That'll upset the owner. We are not trading Rice away. Oh, we got Swan back. Okay, which pitcher is worse than our other pitchers? Lee Smith. This was our Rule 5 guy, so he has to stay on the roster. But Pasella is not doing too great. Let's see, who's leading in ERA? Reardon. I would be okay with sending Reardon down to develop a little bit more, I think. I'm not loving his walk rate. Move Jeff to reliever doesn't help the fact that, let me see our starters. Actually, let's send, we may want to send Jackson down. So we're going to send Jackson back down to Tidewater, and put Swan back. Reardon probably will move back to reliever at this. The issue is the roster spot. It's not that we don't want these guys. But Swan got injured early on, which was a problem, and now we're just back at the bottom of the division, like we should be. Flynn is recovering well. Sweet. Don't you dare trade away Lee Smith. We're not getting rid of Lee Smith. I took him, like I said before, Lee Smith was a Rule 5 guy. Chicago couldn't keep him. So I wasn't going to let this 4-star potential ground ball pitcher just stay there, so I took him from the Cubs. He's going back down next year, though, because he needs this development. There was no way I was going to let them do that. Looks like the Yankees are fighting with people in Baltimore. I wonder if they did move Jeff to reliever. They did move Jeff to reliever, so he'll do better now. Okay, can we like actually get something to help us here? We're having really awful award luck. No, I'm gonna definitely get a new hitting coach, I think. Oof, we lost Youngblood for 4 weeks. Yeah, do we have anyone to take over second base? Moreno. That's not really a viable option. Kelvin Chapman. Let me check AA as well. We may just have to let the utility guy take over. Wally Backman. We can put Wally Backman on. Welcome to the team, Wally Backman. Congratulations. Funny, they usually fight the Red Sox. Yeah, they do. Alright, Willie Stargell's player of the week. I think these Mets are in a very sorry state. Like, oh, it's too bad we could not have beaten San Francisco by 11 there. Pat Zachary's out. These guys are definitely in a sorry state. Like, they would need a few years to, like, actually become in the running for contention. I'm hoping we can beat what their actual record was, but at this point, it's gonna be a bit yikes. We'll have to pay attention and see who's coming in the draft class. I really want us to get Bingo. I don't want us to not get Bingo 2 weeks in a row. That would stink. Yes! Yes! We got a monthly award. Jim Rice. See, this is why we're not trading Rice. Okay. Guys, I think we can do it. We may be able to do this. Okay, so it is September 1st. We have to do something. Doug Flynn stinks. So, we're just gonna rehab assign you to minors, maybe. I want to trade him away, but the trade deadline is not. Yeah, you just hang out down in Tidewater for a month. So, we're gonna wait till the end of the season to figure out we're gonna do that. Oh, Bake McBride was player of the week. Okay, could make the playoffs and win more than 10 runs. I don't think we'll make the playoffs. If we were actually going to be like setting this team up to like rebuild the Mets, I would have made way more different decisions. Oh, Dave Smith calls a players only meeting. The Astros are having all sorts of clubhouse issues. Willie Upshaw and Jim Rice got development update. Oh, Jesse Orozco is kind of developing. Wally Backman. Okay, Backman is developing. Oh, his potential went up now that he's playing second. Okay, okay. I see you, Wally Backman. Bingo card is still up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 80s Astros were really good in real life. They appear to be having a lot of problems. Okay, so we have Molitor and Rice. We have Redfern and Palmer. Lisa Ponte. We have to figure out. Mike Lowell in a corner spot is really mean. Yeah, I get it. So we have to take a look before we continue at our salaries because we're going to lose a lot of people that we need to consider extending. I think we're going to let Hebner go. We can do better than Richie Hebner. You claimed a diamond pack. I wish. We don't have to worry about McBride for a bit. Dempsey, we definitely want to extend. I would give you 6 years at that. 293. Don't know about that. We may have to re-sign him in free agency. But we'll go back. I'll go back to the catcher at some point. All right. Doug Flynn. Doug Flynn, we're letting go. And Dale Murray, I think, will probably let go as well. And I'll sign a different pitcher. Or bring one up because we have guys. So we will see here. Then everyone else is up for arbitration. We really need to get this catcher. About 5 years for 200. Okay, I would do that. Mike Lowell was 6 in 1980, FYI. Yeah, it'd be a little difficult. Okay, let's go back to the team schedule. Let's take a look at the standings. So, oh, that's transactions. Apparently there's guys on here. That's bizarre. Okay, we don't want you or you. But let's look at the standings. We have moved into 5th place, ahead of the Mets. Teams are going to start to get eliminated soon. So we have the Cardinals and the Dodgers, and we have the Twins and the Brewers. I would say that probably the Reds and the Dodgers are tied. So we're going to have to see what happens there. Who do we prefer, the Reds or the Dodgers? What do we prefer? Right. Oh, I scored a drop. Sweet. Mike Lowell wants to change. Bill Murray wants to change his name to Mike Lowell. We will see. We will see. This era, neither. Okay. Let's start playing and hope. Oh, the game is now lagging. We'll also have to check out the draft pool. Okay, we got the catcher, which is good. I don't want to have to deal with stuff. Okay, Athletics are out of the playoffs. Giants are out of the playoffs. We're gonna be soon. And Foley is doing things. Can someone bring up what the record was for the Mets, the 1980 Mets? I don't think we're gonna beat their record. We've just had way too much injury bad luck. But I would love for us to, 67.95. Okay, well we've beaten that. we're at 68 wins. We're officially better than the actual 1980 Mets. I guess that's a thing. Oof, what is happening in the baseball game? Why is Austin Bryce pitching? Why are there 2 outs and the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th with 3 balls? You've seen Rookie of the Year. Okay. We're waiting for the minor leaguers to pop in. Okay. What is Jerry Dubinsky? Can we trade our third base for him? I'm hesitant to trade for any third baseman right now. Okay, let's see. Orman Thomas and Al Cowens are the players of the week. Alright, let me see. We're probably gonna get removed here. Okay, we have Fred Lynn and Dave Parker. Draft pool revealed. Eric Davis, Kevin Mitchell, Lenny Dykstra. He's here. Tony Gwynn. Fred McGriff. Bobby Bonilla. Somebody was asking about Bonilla. There he is. Let's take a look at the mock draft. Hubie Brooks was up and coming. We actually had Hubie Brooks. Oof. I don't like that that's happening. So apparently the A's are getting a compensation pick. Phil Bradley. We're projected to take Phil Bradley, who in real life didn't really play much. He doesn't look bad. Yeah, Hubie was playing last week. I think I sent him down because he wasn't playing very well. But yeah, so let's see who's in this draft pool. So Eric Davis is by far the best. We will not get him, but I will just scroll here and you guys can see. Lots of guys from your childhoods, I'm sure. But where did Hubie end up? I think I demoted Hubie. No, he's still on the team. He's just our backup guy because he's not very good at this. So Hubie is only a year or 2 from the Mets drafted him, so still developing. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue here. Have we been eliminated yet? Like, come on. Let's get rid of this agony. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see who ends up making sense to be drafted. See, this is why I draft when no one's watching. Because if I actually drafted on stream, you all would destroy me and tell me how much you hate me for drafting your favorite players. Like, Hubie made it up in 80. Oh, okay, so Ed Kranepool's retiring. 36-year-old Ed Kranepool. And Jose Cardinal. Oh, Mazzilli got 5 for 6. So, remember when he was that? Cleveland's out of the playoffs, too. Alright. You'd make me draft memes instead of players. Well, with how many of you guys are there here? 519. With 519 of you, it would be a problem. Alright, Little Falls Mets players retiring. Apparently we had Belanger. Okay. Oh yeah, we signed him. We signed him last time. Okay. Alright. Can we like win or lose in a productive way? Alright, all of the minor leaguers. Oh, not Jose. Why did I say Jose? Joel Youngblood is eligible to come back on the team. We're just gonna add him here. It's not gonna matter. You would be good and let me choose. I mean, I could go into drafting philosophy. Alright. Rehab time. He must be placed on the active roster or DFA'd. Okay. I guess we can bring back we can bring back Doug Flynn, because this isn't gonna matter. Alright, that's the thing. That's definitely a thing. If we were to ever do a, like, let's build the franchise, there would have to be a lot of... I would be concerned about backseat gaming. Do not need analysis paralysis. But I digress. Okay, we swept the Pirates, which is concerning. The Cubs are beating us. Oh, we lost. We lost by more than 10, guys. Imagine. We can, well, 10 or more. That's a thing. It's too bad we never got a hitting streak. But, or we did not have 3 All-Stars. That would have been super helpful. We only had 2. This is like too little, too late, Phillies. The Phillies have like actually been trying to help us, I think. Who can we nickname? Let's do one where you can all give me suggestions and I could draft offline. No, that's not happening. That's very funny, but it's not happening. Okay. Entitled, just some names to look for. I mean, I'm gonna go with whomever is the best fit for our team. Jack Clark and Gary Pettis. Famous Astros third base coach, Gary Pettis. Okay, playoffs won't happen for the Orioles. We had 2 or 3 All-Stars and only 2 out of 3 people win perfect points. Fortunately, that is not how that works. We have to get bingo first. Alright, AL East division. Okay, the Brewers won the AL East, which is just bizarre because they're no longer there. Pittsburgh's out. Murray is the league's #1 player, and so is Reynolds, and they're still in their dead ball hats on the Orioles. Okay. Hoskin Powell is doing things. Oh, Lee Smith is developing quite nicely. This is good. We may see him in a little bit. All right. Fred Lynn and Tim Raines. We have Baumgarten and Pastore. And rookie is Gibson. Oh, we got rookie of the month. Oh, now we're getting the... Now we are getting some of this stuff. Okay. It's too bad this isn't very helpful. We're not making the playoffs. And we're not winning the World Series. We're not going to get an angry email, I don't think. Our owner was not factually incorrect before. We're not going to get a hitting streak at this late. What is our clubhouse even looking like? We probably should like check to make sure everyone's... Oh, the Phillies have taken the division. We should probably just make sure that nobody's completely... Like, are they killing themselves in the... Oh, they're ecstatic. Okay, they're super happy. And then our staff is also ecstatic. Mike Lowell in the corner is super sabotage. I mean, I hit random. What's Josh Jones in here? I don't agree with that. Right. Wait, no, I don't want Kobe Toller. I wanted Josh Baker. Okay. You're decent. You're decent. There we go. Look like a card might be an issue tonight. Well, I mean, I was thinking if Josh Jones' nickname was Mike Lowell. Okay, you're gonna be out for 2 weeks. Gary Carter is injured. Oh, looks like the Red Sox won. Awesome. Okay. Season Greg Walker. There. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. We shall have anything for the bingo card. Our last game against the Cardinals. Can we win it? No, we cannot. All right, playoffs are about to begin. We're gonna have to see Twins win there. See, Dave Parker got the batting crown, and so did Paul Molitor. We're gonna have to see. You're going to bed? No bingo? I wouldn't be too sure about that, Zozu. I wouldn't be too sure about that. But if you do need to go to bed, you should go to bed. Okay, so let's take a look here at the playoffs. So we have the Brewers and the Twins versus the Phillies and the Reds. So we have blue teams versus red teams, and I shudder to think of what will happen here. Mike Bishop, Valuable Player Award. Mariners in win-loss streak, so I'm sorry. Okay, so the Twins have made it, and so have the Phillies. So let's see what happens here. Okay, best of 7. All right, we're gonna have to see if the Phillies, let's watch the Phillies play. Let's check it out. Where did the Phillies play in 1980? Someone please inform me. We will watch this. Yeah, the Red Hats. Exactly, Brent. Exactly. Okay, so somebody tell me where they Veterans Stadium. Okay, because I have the stadium pack in here, so I can actually add it. Hang on. Oh, it might have already added it in here. Looks like it already added it. Sweet. Okay, we can watch this. We are going to go back to our Mets, but we are going to go to the playoff coverage, and let's watch this game. Lonnie Smith ready to win. Who did win the World Series in 1980? If somebody wants to look it up. Oh, look at this. Look, this is bizarre. We have multiple double mascots here. All right, let's start this game. The Phillies won. Okay, let's see if they can do it. Did they face the Twins or did they face somebody else? Yeah, it's Schaefer the Mets. I know that. This is an awkward camera angle, but I guess we'll go with it. All right, so we have Roy Smalley and Ken Landreau on for Danny Goodwin. They played Kansas City. Okay, well that's gonna bring in a run or two. Dropping in for Goodwin, and I see we have clipping. That's all right though. Link deleted. Should we say Kyle Lewis? KC beat the Yankees. Okay, we have to see. That is a catch there by Clark out in the outfield. Apparently, he does not have a name, but I don't want wide TV. Let's go with. We're just gonna go with the overview camera for all of them because. All right, so the Twins are continuing to bully the Phillies here. If they got even more Wolfhard. This inning cannot seem to end, but they did it. Okay, so the Phillies are going to have to do something here. How many of you guys are Twins fans, and how many of you guys are Phillies fans? Oh, Lonnie Smith, there he is on second. Mike Ivy is going to sacrifice to get him there. All right, we have one Twins fan, it looks like. Got another one who likes the Twins. All right, can they get him to third here? No, they can't. Doesn't look like anyone's a Phillies fan. I see lots of you guys are dropping off. I hope you're dropping off because you want to sleep, not because you don't think that there won't be a giveaway. Because there might be. All right, we got Weiniger on Onikro's pitching. All right, Randy Bush. Go, not the Phillies. Of course you're a Twins fan since your name. Yeah, you, Doctor, are definitely a Twins fan. Right, Dave Goltz. Lonnie Smith is cool. Okay, so that is a home run for Goltz there. So the Twins cannot lose this game because if they do, they're eliminated. All right, we got a solo homer, it looks like, from Thornton. Schmidt is on, but they only get the one. Okay, 2 outs, runners on the corners for Butch Weiniger. You have no thinking because you have no thinking. Drops get complete. Nice. Alright. Alright, so runners on first and second for Wilfong, and nothing there. Did the Phillies trade their entire lineup? I guess they did. I don't know what they do. Okay, Boone is now on for Julio Franco, who we were talking about before. He's walked for Dernier, or Dernier. I don't know how he says it. Strike 3. All right, here's Lonnie. Lonnie is going to hit things in a not very great fashion. Two outs. Okay, Ivy. Ivy is also not going to be helpful for the Phillies here. Okay, we're halfway through the game. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Clark and Thornton are on for Mike Schmidt. No outs. That should be a high school yearbook quote. It really definitely is reminiscent of that. Okay, so Moreland can maybe try to drive Clark in. No, that's not happening. Definitely not happening. Yeah, I guess the Phillies have done serious work to their lineup. Okay, so it's the top of the 8th. Randy Bush is on for Dave Goltz. Strike 3. Strand the runner. Okay, bottom of the 8th. Okay, we have Lonnie and Ivy up for Clark. Philadelphia wants to win this. They're going to have to start getting some runs here. All right, well, they're getting a run. But I don't know if they can win this one. Gonna be rough. Okay, Schmidt. Maybe Schmidt can help us out here. All right here. Okay, so Keith Moreland is up. The Phillies are trying their best here. There is a new pitcher, which worked well for Minnesota. They did get another out. The runner had to stop at third, but Bob Boone is up again. And he's going to try to... I don't know what that was, but it didn't work. All right, Minnesota in the top of the 9th. They got more guys on base with 2 outs for Castino, who will get a base hit. That is... They are sending the runner, but that was probably... Well, I mean, they're ahead. Okay, so can Philadelphia do it? Can they walk it off here? We have Julio Franco here, and he's going to bunt for hit. He got the hit. All right, Bannister. He's pinch hitting, and he immediately grounds into a double play. Good job. Lonnie Smith, it is up to him. He fails. And we are going to another game. Going to Game 7. We are not going to watch Game 7. We are just going to sim it. So congratulations to the Philadelphia Phillies with their Red Hat conspiracy. Okay, we are going to read all this. Sim a day to the off season. And the 412 of you and declining people here are the true baseball bingo fans. For all of the people who left when they thought there would not be a giveaway, or if they had to go to bed, that is totally valid. Joke's on them, because remember when I said we were not going to try to extend Richie Hebner because that is fantastic? Why would we do that? Why would we extend Richie Hebner when, I mean, obviously we can do something even more fun? You were here 5/8/2021. We can do something even cooler. Like, if we're unretiring Sandberg and then just warping reality, I think we can do some other stuff. And we did this, I think it was in our St. Louis Browns franchise way back in like January. Oh, we're checking logos. Has to make sure that all of the teams go to the right places. Break the bingo. We might break the bingo. Possibly. We have to wait till we get back out here. So basically what it's doing, didn't know. For those of you who don't run historical saves, or you do and you're curious, when it's going into the off season right now, not only is it checking affiliate logos, it's also checking to see if it has to relocate teams. Found that out the hard way. I tried an experiment once with the Philadelphia Athletics to see if we could keep them in Philadelphia, and when does it change over? And it's when it gets to the off season. You did not know that Mike Lowell was a Yankee at one point. Yeah, he was drafted by the Yankees. He was drafted by the Yankees. Alright. Owner goal complete. We completed acquire a player and we didn't completely suck. This is not a good score. It's better than our score last time. We did beat the Mets record. Now, why on earth would we re-sign Richie Hebner when we can do this really, really cool thing called importing 2007 Mike Lowell? The game said it was a very good score. Yes, I promise you that I have gotten better scores in my own saves. I do. It's happening. See, all of the other people left. They didn't think I would do it. You know what this means, guys? It means that we automatically start with, you know, with a guy with a space there. Do what? Oh, we're just totally not cheating to get Mike Lowell on our team. Watch. Hooray! We have Mike Lowell on the team as third baseman. We do have to. I do have to mess with his offer contract extension. He wants a lot of money. We're gonna do 5 years, and then we're gonna cheat this. Watch. That's why we're not gonna trade it. Yeah. So, then we'll give you $1 million in years we are never gonna play. Not bad. We don't have I don't think we have enough money to give him that. You want a more even contract. Money left for extension if signed. I don't want to do that. Can I do like a 3-year deal for that. Not interested. Fine. Don't worry. He'll stay on the team. He won't have a choice. Totally legit. Yeah, he won't have a choice. If we look at the salaries, I'll just keep re-adding him to the team. He won't get a choice. He is going to be down here somewhere, but yeah. We have, well, I need to make sure that we have him on, we have him because it says he signed through 0. Normally when you do this, so here he is, hooray. I will make sure he stays on the team. The old Norris treatment. So what this does is this allows us to obtain bingo in ways. The reason why I cheated to get him on the team and I didn't sign him is because we're not going to have enough money to do that. Hooray, we got bingo. You got your perfect points giveaway. So I am going to... What a coincidence! Exactly, Dogberry. Alright, so I'm going to start this giveaway. You're going to type ticket. You have, there are 3 winners for 15,000 perfect points each. Only enter once. So please do it. I'll go for like 3 minutes so that you all have a time. So many Alberts. Yes, so many Alberts. If you win the giveaway, please DM me your perfect team username either on Twitch or on Discord. On Twitch, my name is YukarinKazami. It's in the title of this stream, so you can just search for me to find it there. Or on Discord, it is Kazami Yukarin. So it's the other way around. My name is purple in the Out of the Park Discord server, like the color. My name is not actually purple. But so while we're waiting for this, because we are nearly there, let's look at some baseball news to distract us all. And if I see anything interesting, I will let you know. If anybody else has fun baseball news, do share. Did Bake get 2 Player of the Week titles? I think he did. We can check that actually. So if we go to a buddy, Bake. Alright, we go to... Yeah. He got it multiple times. He got it three times, but 1 time was last year and he was on the Phillies. So, the silver packs are, I think, really good. So what does everyone think of all of the no-hitters that have been happening? Mariners lost by 1 on a play-at-home plate. Ooh, that is pain. It is definitely pain. Who is the best record in the American League? Who is the best record in the National League? So that is a great question. Is the A's game done yet, and did they win? Because if they won, it's a tie between the Red Sox and the A's. Oh, yeah, Red Sox, Giants, Pog. Yes. A's won? Okay, so then I think they're tied with the Red Sox for the best American League one, because the Red Sox also won. Good, the A's won. Destroy the Rays. We like to see it. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any cool news here, but I'm not seeing anything fun. Just like cool highlights, which I don't think really counts. By percent, the Red Sox are number one. I mean, like, they've won the same, though, haven't they? Okay, we're going to end the giveaway. There's 99 of you guys that have entered, so 99 of you guys are pretty cool. Pretty cool people, so, if one more person enters, we'll have 100. Oh, there we go. 100 people. Oh, you guys are there. I told you it would go 3 minutes. Yes, you did miss it. Alright, we are going. You better win. I'm going to draw the winners. You should all have exactly 1% to win, actually. So I will draw the winners. We will see who it is that wins. So good luck, everyone. Winner number 1, Spachalk 24. Yeah, 1% is pretty decent odds for these. Alright, winner number 2, KR Salt 29. And is our final winner going to be like name and then number in the 20s? Let's see. Or Halkins 7, Ori Halkin or Ori Halkin. I don't know how you were saying that. 78. So congrats to the winners. And make sure to message me either on Twitch or on Discord to get your prize. And yes, it is rigged. We will be back next week for more of this Mets team. We are your first ever. Congratulations. Yeah, you gotta add a number to your name, Pepper Noodles. We will be back next week for another Mets save here. Hopefully we will continue to improve on this team if we check our manager record here to see how well we've done. We didn't win as many games this year, so we didn't do as bad. We didn't do as well, but we're still, I do think we're making progress. Even though we performed worse, we can see that our hitting did get better, which is good. So you get those Woo Sox tickets. Ugh, we'll see. We are starting next week with the Lowell box marked, so that will give us an edge on that. I'm hoping that, it may take us another week or so, but I do think we have some of these guys in the minors, some of these pitchers. We just brought up, a new shortstop. We're starting to get some people into the farm system, which we did not have before. So hopefully, yeah, score went down, but we're on the road to improvement. This is a team where definitely you're going to encounter a lot of roadblocks to actually progress forward. So hopefully it's better next week, but you can come back tomorrow for Practice Makes Perfectly with DRC at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Perfect Team Weekly Prep with DishNet at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Next week, I'm such an optimist. Listen, I have to be. Also, I feel like if we were to actually run this team properly, we would do better. But yeah, there are going to be more streams throughout the week. You can find me at my own channel. I will be streaming Out of the Park at some point next week. I'm getting my COVID vaccine, so I don't know when. But on Wednesday, we have our final MLB 9 innings crossover stream, so that's gonna be super fun. So that's the last one. We'll see if we bully another team, but if not, I'm sure I will talk to you guys at some point in a stream or on Discord or another point, and if not, I will see you next Saturday where we might have a cat show up. So what's the Ace Attorney game that I stream on my own channel? We are currently in the middle of Phoenix Wright Justice for All, but we're almost done with that game. So we will be moving on to the third one. Get Pfizer. I'm getting the Pfizer one. I'm getting my second shot. Courtesy of the Red Sox Community Outreach Program. Did I see the play that ended it? I did not, but I will look that up. Okay, I do need to go. It is 11 p.m. I see 2 of you guys have messaged me. KR Salt, please message me as well, either on Twitch or Discord. I will type in the chat so in case you need to click. But thank you. Thank you all for showing up. You have been fantastic, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.